Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you a tag video called the 5 bags I would never buy again. For me it's the 5 luxury items because I'm including a couple of SLGs in here. This tag was created by Vivienne Connolly and I was tagged by Winnie Bee. I will link their videos in the description box down below so you can check out their take on this tag. And so I'm going to get started with the SLGs that I would never buy again. However, I'm still keeping them in my collection and I don't necessarily even use them anymore, but they have sentimental value to me, so I'm hanging on to them. The first item is this Agenda PM from Louis Vuitton. I bought this in 2006 from Louis Vuitton in San Francisco at Union Square. It was one of the first pieces I ever bought from the boutique, and it is the Agenda PM with the koala clasp on the front, and it is light pink inside. It is in awesome condition. I actually did use this as an agenda for a little while. I bought it because it just, it was so adorable, and I thought, oh, I'm going to use a really cute Louis Vuitton agenda and keep a planner in it and keep maybe a diary in it. And I did that for a while, actually for like a year, but pretty soon I just realized this size is just too small for me. I've seen lots of videos on YouTube where people use this as their daily planner or as an additional planner. But my favorite size is an A5 size, so I use the desk agenda cover in the Damier Ebene. That's my favorite size for a planner or for a journal, and so that's what I use. But I still keep this because it does have sentimental value. It's incredibly cute. I don't think that if I tried to sell it, I wouldn't get my money back. Not that that's what's important, but I do like to still hang on to it because it just has a lot of special meaning to me. Next on my list is long style wallets or envelope wallets. I used to carry these all the time. This used to be my main kind of wallet. I didn't even have any other kinds of wallets. I got this one in 2008. It's the Bottega Veneta. I don't remember the name of this style, but it's like an envelope continental style wallet. And it's beautifully designed. It has, card slots. It has a zipper compartment right here. And for cash, it holds a lot while being also very slim and well designed. It's in a metallic ash gray leather. I think it's lambskin or maybe calf skin, but it's really, really soft. And I hung on to it because, again, Bottega Veneta wallets don't have great resale anyways, and I really just love this wallet. Who knows, maybe one day I will decide to move into it for a little while and try it out again because I like it. I don't have any problem with the design or anything. It's just too big for my needs. I typically use a smaller compact wallet or even card holder because I carry smaller purses now than I used to, and it's just become a more efficient kind of wallet for me. This is my favorite Coach wallet. It's the only one I still have. I love the snake skin. It is really soft and embossed snake skin, not real, of course. It has pocket on the back, which is really helpful. It has the cool Kristen clasp on the front, which is just a button, snap button. And the inside is kind of laid out the same way with credit card slots and pockets and things like that. So it's a great wallet, and I'm keeping it because I just don't really want to get rid of it, and it just sits there in my wallet drawer. And who knows, maybe one day, again, I will use it for something. But I got rid of so many other wallets of this size because I just wasn't carrying them anymore. As for bags, this is my Bottega Veneta Lauren clutch. I really love this. It's a very special, beautiful piece. It is gorgeous. I'll show you. The weave is a two-tone metallic. It has a frame opening and suede lining. It's absolutely beautiful. I am not going to sell it, but it is also a clutch with no handle, no strap, no chain, nothing. You have to hold it like this with your hand, or maybe like a book, and it makes it very impractical for me. So I will no longer be buying any bags that don't have that anymore. I have carried this a few times to go out, like to a special occasion or a dinner or a little event or something where I don't need to carry much, but I still want to look, you know, polished. It holds a lot. It holds a phone, a card holder, keys. So it is useful, but the fact that it doesn't have a handle, it just doesn't work for me. I know it works for a lot of people, and these are very popular, especially with Bottega Veneta's pouch bags or pillow bags are very popular, but it's not practical for me to have only one hand that I can use for anything. So this is a bag style I will not be buying again. Moving on to the Speedy 25. And it's not that I dislike the Speedy 25 in the Damier Azur, because I still have this bag and I love it and I carry it all the time. I really love this bag, but I had this in the monogram canvas, and I actually had it twice and I sold it twice. And most recently, the reason I finally sold it is because of the creases, which are not as obvious maybe on the Damier Azur, but they were so obvious on my monogram canvas Speedy 25. And I tried stuffing it and using it, and nothing would get those creases out. And they were there because Louis Vuitton insists on folding these bags for storage. And when you buy them, they fold them up and stick them in the flat box. And it is so annoying to me that they're still doing that, because in many cases those creases don't come out. They don't look good. It just looks like a giant crease going down the side of your bag. They don't do that with any other bags. I think that a handbag should be stuffed properly and then put in a box when you buy it. One of the reasons that I got the MyHeritage Speedy 30 with the monogram with the initials on it is because for that, when you buy that one, they actually don't fold it. They stuff it and put it in a box. They don't give out the drawstring dust bags anymore, which is pretty annoying, but that one does not have creases all over it. So yeah, I know it seems like a really picky thing, but the other problem I have with the Speedy 25 is this tiny little opening. And with the Speedy 20 that just came out, they actually extend the zipper a couple inches down the side to allow you to open the bag wider, which is really smart. And I wish they would do it with their classic Speedies, but they probably never will. It will only be for limited edition or special Speedies, which cost way more. So for that reason, this will be my only Speedy 25. Last but not least, well, maybe least, this is my Morning After bag by Rebecca Minkoff. This bag, I think, is maybe 10 or 12 years old, and I don't carry it as much as I once did. I used to have 3 of these, and I think now it looks very dated. It looks very of its time. As you can see, it has tons of giant chunky hardware all over it, and it's very, very heavy. Huge rolled handles and lots of leather and feet, which is great. I like the feet, but and a big, enormous zipper and tassels hanging off of it, which at the time in the mid to late 2000s was very trendy. And cool, and maybe it'll come around again, as trends sometimes do. But for now, this bag, while it is great quality, extremely well made, great quality bag, it's just too heavy for me to carry all the time. Even though it does have a shoulder strap, which is nice, once you put everything in there, the weight of all the other stuff, I mean, even now as I'm holding it up, I can feel it's kind of heavy and there's nothing in here. So yeah, big heavy leather bags are a no-go for me. And I was going to put one other bag in here, which I don't have anymore, and I'll just put a picture up here. And it is of the Coach Rogue. I bought one of these when it first came out in 2016. I think it was, maybe, yeah, it was 2016. And I got it in the yellow leather with ostrich, real ostrich handles. It was really nice. Beautiful bag, beautifully made. But once again, for me, it was too heavy. There was so much leather. There was suede on the inside. There were big compartments, which were all lined. And so that added to the weight. And I've just been moving in the direction of having bags that are more carefree and maybe smaller or lighter and easier to use. So I let go of that Rogue. Actually, I only had it for a little while before I just returned it within the return period. Sometimes I wish I still had it because it was so pretty to look at. But I can't really keep that many bags around that are only pretty to look at, unfortunately. I don't have the space to do that. So that about does it for this tag video, the 5 bags or 5 luxury items that I would never buy again. And I want to thank Winnie Bee again for tagging me. And thanks again to Vivienne for creating this tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.